What's up, friends? Nick here, Deal Brothers Racing. It is Thursday, and I am once again working on the Better Half Camaro. Today, Jeff and Dave, or just Jeff, you guys seen the harness I built in the last video. They got some small aluminum tabs made so we can mount stuff inside the grill or inside the front clip. They'll get painted and you can zip tie to tighten them up, but it gives us somewhere to run the wires where you ain't got to worry about it. They also got the hole in the firewall with the plug ran through done for me. So if you look right above the exhaust, below the bar there, that's going to be your plug to unplug and plug in the lighting system. The harness will be tight enough where it can't fall down onto the exhaust and stays away from it. Might even put some, we'll definitely put some kind of heat collar or shielding over the wire there. Might even, we'll come up on there. Don't worry about that. So I'm going to throw the time lapse on here in a second. I'm going to jump in the car. We still got to wire the car for the lights. And my goal is, by the time we're done tonight, is that I might be able to get Dave to come over, help me throw the front end on, and we could test the headlights, turn signals, and all that good stuff. All right, we'll get going. All right, guys, got the front lights wired. See the big mess down here of stuff. All the plugs are put in. I did put Deutsch just because they have insulation in them and they're waterproof. So they're all Deutsch connected. I did solder the marker lights. They're LED. They'll last longer than, no, they should last longer. Everything's inside. It's set up to plug in. Dave is over here to assist me. We're going to see if this all works. The car. Dave's gonna jump in the car and check this out, man. It's pretty good. Got one thing I'm gonna change. Go ahead and turn like the lights on. Low beam, high beam, whatever.
There's low.
There's low. Bam. Snake eyes. So that's your low beam.
High.
That's your high beam. All right. And then let's do left turn. And if you look, guys, you got the side marker there and the one in the headlight. Go right turn. Same thing over here. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take this marker, this light here, and make it a running light so that it's on orange all the time, and then you'll just have the one that blinks in the headlight. But I know it's hard because I got another car here, but it looks pretty mean. What was that?
It's hot. I don't know where my gloves are. Hold this.
Ah! Trying to get me. Well, see how Dave forgets to always start a camera and doesn't want to film it.
I ain't done nothing.
Dude, we've done a whole bunch technically since last time.
Woo.
Not for shop use. I actually like that somebody wrote that on there. Not that it does anything because nobody listens anyways. And it's being used in the shop.
I don't think it got used for anything. It probably just got pulled out of the thing.
There's trailers over there. Anyways, what are we working on today, Dave?
Man, I am trying to see how much stuff I can try to not mess up. I'm not the fitter.
Oh, hopefully I'll be back to helping with the fit and stuff after today.
I think.
Which you've done amazing since then. I don't know what you're talking about, dude, so. Look at the pile of pieces. I know it doesn't look like we've done much since last time, but he's actually got most of one side fitted, and he's working on putting together some sleeves for the tubes for the bolts.
I don't know what the tube is. What's the tube?
Oh, there's one on the floor by your foot.
That ain't the one. I want the one that has all the funny bends in it.
Oh, funny. I thought I seen that on a drill press.
It was earlier. I already drilled the holes in it though.
Oh.
I took it out of the drill press.
Did you take it with you to the store?
No, I drilled the holes after I got back.
There's a bar here. Not the right bar.
That bar's nothing to do with me. It's just sitting there.
Well, this is the life of my brother. Hey, check it out. LS Swap Monte Carlo. We haven't seen any of those around here before, have we? Man, funny. We've seen a bunch of them around here. Looks like Dave's finishing up some wiring, so let's see some wire draped here, there.
Outputs, that's going to be for all the fans and all that kind of stuff.
It looks pretty clean in there, though. Pretty good job. Radiator looks good. Nice air intake. You got the K&N filter there. Oh, you even did the panel with the rubber mount.
Yeah, built a little panel.
It's called overkill. Dave will forget the bill for all of that. Well, I was going to come over and show you what Dave's doing in between my dyno runs. I am currently working on a Dodge Charger that Dave and Ryan did a cam and a set of heads on, not aftermarket heads because the heads were damaged, so they did a factory head. So I'll get back on here
That's
after.
a 6.4 Hemi with Apache heads though, so it's, you know, a nice factory head.
No, it's a very nice, expensive factory head. I know that you said
they
that.
$2,200 set of factory heads.
Well, if Dave finds this bar here in a minute, I'll jump back on here and show you guys what he's doing. You were what?
My previous holes that I put in it were right, but the problem is I needed to recope the back about another 1/4 inch to get the bar to slide over to center in the channel of the rail. So when I did that, my holes moved backwards a little bit. So I couldn't use my pilot holes for my hole saw bit, so I just had to pull the pilot bit out of the hole saw and use my eyeballinators and just guess about how much it was off and just send it.
Well, we'll see in a second. I'll see if I can get it. Once you get it in, maybe I'll see if I can get an underneath angle and see if the holes line up. I don't think you have the cord hooked up for the... I guess you might be able to see up top.
Oh, psh, come on.
You guys see that? Let me get a better angle here. Oh, it looks way off from this. There we go. Yeah, I just got to get the camera in here so I can see.
Well, pretty much dead nuts lined up to me.
All I know is that it looks like you can get a bolt through them.
Well, there ain't a sleeve in it yet.
Well, I mean...
I got sleeves right here.
They look long.
Hmm?
I said they look long.
They're the same height as my
Original.
plate. No, my plate.
Gotcha. I guess that's one way to do it, huh?
They're the same height as my plate.
So your plate, that plate does what? Does that go on into the pipe there at the end there?
I got an 1 5/8 hole that's designed to... That goes right on the end of the frame rail, like so. Holds my tube in there.
Looks like that fits really good, Dave.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, your holes are gone.
Yeah, the pipe rotated.
Oh.
I needed to deburr.
He's going to deburr those. He'll get the whole front end. Like today, the goal was he's going to try to get all this tacked together.
Tacked together.
That way we can go on to the next step, which will be like getting the K member in. And then once both sides, this side and that side, are stubbed out and tacked together, we can bolt the K member in and actually start working on engine fitment. So I'll put the time lapse up and you can watch Dave play around. I just got done dynoing the old Charger that you put the heads and cam in. She's doing pretty good, but I wanted to check on you. I see you got some big old hog holes in that thing there that you got in front of you. We were talking about a minute ago.
Yep, found my tube.
Found your tube. I think we already told them we found it, kind of seen how it looked. I see you got all kinds of little braces added here to keep the tower from moving.
Wanted to make sure everything's a little bit stiffer because I'm fixing to start welding some tubes and hacking some stuff up and building some strut tower braces and stuff like that. So
what's your goal? When would you like to see this thing underground and rolling around?
Tomorrow would be nice, but with church and everything else going on,
Not gonna happen.
church and stuff, I just don't see tomorrow. It's a lot of work. I got a couple hours just into getting the strut towers apart.
Getting the other one apart still.
So,
but you got a sequence now though.
Here's the deal: is I can tell you that Chris Mary said he wants it at his shop next weekend. He's got the quarter all prepped and stuff like that, and everything ready to hang it. He wants me to get it over to his body shop so he can tension weld everything back on like OE and get all that stuff, so everything will look nice and OE.
So pretty much what you're saying, by the end of this week, we got to have the motor placed in there, like figured out, not in. Have it rolling and the motor at least placed so you can have the mid plate figured out. That way, when it comes back for him, pretty much we got 7 days to build a header kit and turbos and have it back on the road.
Yeah.
Well, grind time.
I don't think we have 7 because we leave Friday morning.
Yeah, for
Cedar Point,
and it's my anniversary that weekend again.
Yeah, so
I didn't even realize that until then. We got all the kids getting baptized on Sunday. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so I would say by the end of the following week, it'd be probably ready for testing, realistically. Just because we're not gonna have any time next weekend to work on it, really.
No, next weekend's 8 up. Is it next weekend already? That's the
Yeah.
weekend. Oh, thought we had
No,
a
not
week
not next weekend. Next weekend we're gonna be doing the fenders and stuff like that, getting all that put on. That'll be over at the body shop for that. The following weekend we're gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be back Sunday.
We got to get a big chunk of aluminum because me and you got to make a engine plate out of aluminum to start with. Then I'm gonna send whatever we come up with and have it done as a billet plate from a certain somebody. We do have a billet engine plate technically that we could.
Well,
but it's
the
not.
problem. The arms are down low.
And we're trying to get away from the arms down low. I kind of want it to go up and kind of attach, upward and go down and leave everything down low open for us.
If you attach it on a bar that's coming down right here, I need to make sure where the front of the engine is going to be, really.
It's going to be out past that, I'll tell you that.
Well, if my bar turns and kicks down right here like it is, am I going to be far enough forward to engine plate?
I'm certain. Well, we're going to have to run a bar.
Yeah, up it.
It'll be far enough where you shouldn't come into that angle. Like, you can put it all back together real quick and kind of just see. Because I can tell you this, you cut off another extra 1.5 inches, 2 inches of frame that we didn't cut off last time.
Yeah, so our motor plate was literally right here last time. Actually, wherever the frame rail sections are at, I have all that stuff.
Yeah, we kept everything. We ain't through anything. Hey, look what's left of our Delta Peg. By the way, John, the Delta Peg was awesome.
So our motor plate was actually 6 or 8 inches ahead of the.
Oh yeah, it was pretty far ahead of there. See what we're talking about, our scrap bin here. See there where the hoops come down, and then there's our motor plate. It's about 6 inches forward of where the hoops come down. Just so you know, it's good to know.
That's still
I honestly think we can cut them bars right back out and reuse them.
Might be able to. Well, they won't go low enough though.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't do us any favors, really.
No, I don't. Actually, it goes backwards on this, to be honest.
Raising it up would help.
So
yeah, I got to clean up this tube in here where I'm going to weld real quick.
God, it looks like Frankenstein. I swear to you, all the bars and all the little pieces and clamps and all that stuff. But I'm okay with that because I feel confident that it'll have a quarter on it, and by not this Monday, but the following Monday, have a quarter on it. And I'm telling you, if me and you get the hoop and the mid plate figured out, and we'll do a makeshift kind of front plate of some sort just to hold the front of the engine while we're working on it. Only thing I'm upset about, and I know it's a victim of the situation, is I feel like between the upgrade on the turbo end, which we haven't talked about, we're waiting until that happens before we talk about it, and adding the 19 bars I feel like we're adding, that we're gonna have to spend about $4,000 in titanium to get us back to where we were. It's kind of a give and take. I know how that works, but well, it is Sunday. That's right, no rest for the weary. I just came back in. Obviously, me and Dave just got out of church. You might have seen a post on Facebook. Dave has officially got 2 bars in. He has the main frame horn in here, and then of course the top frame horn that'll attach the strut tower to it. You know, factory suspension stuff. He has all kinds of bracing up here to keep the shot towers where they belong. And then in here, you can see that he's got it tacked up here where it goes to the main cage, and then down here. Did a great job fitting, and all the stuff looks amazing. This should help strengthen the whole front of the chassis up. We had a little bit of flex, and we plan on, you know, this was a winter upgrade. This is all stuff we had already planned out about a year ago, actually.
Yeah. Actually, when we were redoing all the stuff for Sick Week last year, we worked the back half and center area of the car, and then we said that this winter our upgrades are going to be all the stuff firewall forward and kind of just redo everything up there. We did it years ago, what, 7, 8 years ago or something, when we were pretty new to this game, you know, and figuring out how to do this stuff. So
definitely gonna be a lot nicer this time around than it was.
It wasn't bad before. I mean, what we did before was nice, it looked good, it worked great.
Went pretty fast with it.
We went really fast with it. It was time for some more rigidity in the chassis for sure. It definitely needed it.
So no, it's going to be, I think this is going to be, like I said, stress is for me, because I always stress, is the added weight that we're going to add with these upgrades we are doing. But the rigidity we gain, if it means I can get more power in faster because everything's happier, I'm okay with it. I like more power faster. That's kind of the name of my game, is power faster. Dave's going to work on, I think, this side today, which
that is correct. He's
got to strip a lot of stuff down to get to where he can put bars in. It'll be exciting if somehow, and we are going to go watch the Lions game. Well, at least I'm going to. I'm sure Dave ain't staying any later than I stay, so he's probably leaving too. Probably going to watch the Lions game. If he can get it stripped down and get a bar in, or if he gets 2 bars in, pro bonus. If he don't, he don't.
I've become pretty accustomed to losing here lately, so I might as well go watch the Lions.
Yeah, that's true. I've been, other than last night, I've been doing pretty good on the winning streak. My son's football team's lost 1 game this year. But that doesn't even matter. We do it for fun. I care more about wrestling. When our kids start wrestling, I take that a little more serious, to be honest. It's hard because I'm very, very competitive at everything I do. I want to be the best, which is why this car is going to go way faster than it's went before.